Hello my friend, I'm Vasilis, and in this video I'm going to talk to you and explain you how your mind is an enemy against your success. Your mind is leading you towards failure, and this is against everything we have ever been taught from the school, from our parents, our community, everything. Our mind is our biggest enemy towards success. And I'm taking this chance by participating in the Millionaire Mind Intensive event by T. Becker. I went last month there, and although I entered in the room the first day, like a little bit preoccupied because I've been to tons of these events, and I was like, what they're gonna teach us that I don't know till now. I've read so many books, so I tried to empty my cup and let out my ego and just listen what they were saying. So after 3 days, full packed of content, valuable content and information, I had the chance to write 2 different articles about 2,000 words each. As long as I remember, it took me like 3 days to finish each article about the things that I noted down, which was like 25 pages of notes. And I thought that I knew everything before going there. So I can say that I got like 10% of new information, and all the money that I invested was like 1,000% worth it. So even if you go to an event, you're looking for this 1%. In my case, I got more than 10%, but if you get 1 or 2% from each event you're participating, that's a level of success, and you don't even need to think about the money you're going to invest. So in this whiteboard, I have noted down several quotes and details that you can find more about them in details and descriptions and examples in my blog post, which I have the link under this video if you're watching this in YouTube. But here in this video, I'm going to go through these quotes and examples so you can get a basic idea of what I'm talking about. So in the MMI event, they talked about this chart, which includes your mental, your emotional, your spiritual, and your physical world. It's all of them, they work together. You cannot have only physical work to be okay and just let go of the other ones and expect your life to be okay. On the other hand, you cannot have a totally fulfilled emotional world and just leave out the physical world. The physical world. Everything works together in harmony. So what they say is that your physical world is the result of our mental and emotional and spiritual world. And if you read my blog post, I'm going on and describing exactly in details what this means. But if you can note down, this quote is very, very important. So another thing that many people, they think that they're not creative, or they cannot have the ideas, or they don't have any breakthrough in their life. So what I want to let you know is that any kind of thought you have in your mind is a creation. Everything that you have right now in your life came as an idea from somewhere. Your iPhone, your computer that you might be watching this video, anything you have in your house was an idea from someone. And as a result, there is this equation that says thoughts are feelings that leads to actions, that leads to results. When you have an idea, it causes you a feeling, and this feeling causes you to take an action, good or bad, wrong or correct, doesn't matter. But these actions will lead you to a result, wanted or not wanted. It's up to you. Now, a very, very, very important thing that you have to write down. If you take only one thing from this video, that's the most important. Conclusions are illusions. Everything that we believe in our life, it's been filtered by our own point of view. So even if I see something blue, you might be seeing the exact same thing from another place and seeing this thing as green. And your friend might be seeing the exact same thing from another corner and seeing the same thing as red. So the thing that all 3 of us are watching might be the same, but for every one of us, the true and the reality is different. And every conclusion that we make for ourselves is only for ourselves, and it's a limited belief, a lie for other people. So nothing has a meaning except from the meaning we give it. through our filters, our past experiences, our reality, and all the things that surround us. So the next thing that is very, very important also is that how we do anything is how we do everything. And this sentence sums up the whole reality for everyone. You, me, everyone out there. If you're feeling like lazy for something, anything in your life, then this laziness, this procrastination will follow you to all of your life experiences. It's so important. Now, our environment is stronger than our willpower. We get a tiny bit amount of willpower daily. And if you're surrounded from people that they are not supportive or they try to drag you down, this tiny amount of willpower will not be able to help you overcome all this negativity in your life. So you will need to definitely surround yourself with positive-minded people and experiences. Another very, very, very important thing, how you can cause change in your life. This is kind of backwards written. You write it like this, in a right way, right-hand way. But the meaning comes written the opposite. Because in order to cause a change in your life, you need to be aware of what you want to change in your life. And to be aware of what you want to change in your life, you need to understand it first. So to have a change in your life, you need to be aware, you need to understand what you want to change, and this all will cause you to recondition the thing, the belief, the habit you want to change in your life. So this is the actions you need to follow to change a reality, a limiting belief, a habit, or anything you want in your life. Now, how success comes in your life. This, I have a real problem with this. I mean, I have to admit it. Success is the path of least resistance. I cannot let it go many times. So I'm trying to focus on these things. I'm getting angry for stupid reasons. So if you are able to flow daily, be in the flow, not resist, not having any kind of egos, not getting angry with stuff and items, then this will lead you to success. Now, very, very important thing, I will say again and again, because all these quotes here are the core teachings that I got from the MMI, and you can find them in details in my blog. So I'm not repeating myself, but all these things are so important. Now, when doubt comes up, in capitals, doubt the doubt. And that might sound a little bit ridiculous, but your mind is there to always play the devil's advocate. Anything you might think, your mind will come up and say, what if this go wrong? What if I cannot do it? What if other people say bad things about me? But if you doubt the doubt, and you just say, okay, thank you for sharing this in your mind, and just keep doing what you want to do, then you will realize that your mind will come back to you and say, you see, I told you, you would be success to this, or you would be very good, or you could do this. In reality, playing backwards what it was saying before to you. So you always need to doubt and doubt anytime you have a stupid realization, what if this thing might go wrong? So, another thing, the description of fear. I think you probably pretty much have heard of this, but fear, in most of the cases, is anticipation of pain in the future. Because 99% of the cases, fear is about something in the future. You're afraid that something might go wrong. You're afraid that this woman might never look at you. You're afraid that your boss might want to fire you or he is not satisfied with you. You're afraid that your football team might lose. So it's something that you're afraid in the future that will cause you pain. But 99% of the chances is that it will not happen. So we tend to put fear in ourselves for something that is not real and will never happen probably. So this is something that you can control and you can start daily eliminating this thing from your life. Now, Take action in spite of. This comes to play with the quote that I told you before. When doubt comes up, doubt the doubt and take action in spite of what your mind and your little voice in your head might be saying to stop you from doing something and going to your outside of your comfort zone. Because the only way you grow is by being uncomfortable. Let me tell you a story before I close this. 2 weeks ago, I met a new customer for my consulting business. And this customer is pretty huge. I mean, it was totally out of my comfort zone. I felt like I had to read like 25 new books and watch tons of seminars to learn all that stuff that he wanted me to do. And the contract that we were discussing was like 10 times higher than my previous customers. So I felt the first week a little bit of awkward. I mean, I couldn't sleep at night. I was a little bit anxious. I was feeling like worry or fear, like I told you, because I wasn't sure if I can manage to handle all those things that he was asking from me. Eventually, after reading some books and doing some trainings and researches, I found out that all the things that he wants me to do as a consultant pretty much are easy for my experience. I can do them. And it's not so difficult that I was thinking in the beginning. But the first week was I was totally out of my comfort zone. I was feeling like I was balancing here and there and I couldn't stay on my feet. So now that I have it, I mean I can feel that I'm okay, I can do all these things for sure. Now I feel pretty much confident and I'm talking with him, discussing and negotiating the contract in total confidence. That means that I'm growing. So the only way you grow is by being uncomfortable outside of your comfort zone. Last thing you need to remember before I sum up this video is that you're not your mind. This comes to play along with all the things that I told you here. Your mind is your worst enemy towards success. If you manage to limit what your mind is saying, take it out, remove it from the equation, and just do what you want to do in your life, you will be 10 times, 20 times more successful. That will be all for this video. If you like what you were watching, go under, click the link and get my free offer so you can learn more about how we can work together or read this in my blog post. See you later. Bye-bye.